Hello VOD. Hello everyone. Hello the Renderman. Hello Kazune Kit. How's it going everyone? Today I have another banger for you guys. There's a well-known thing called scrap boxes that are very funny, not very useful, but they have a very fun loot table. And this is not something that anyone should set up in their own world. But on this situation, on a server where we're doing a very long-term like waiting period, it's actually kind of fun. So there's some cool things that it can drop, like raw silicon is pretty good. Fiber reinforced circuit boards, not bad. Titanium dust, electrum dust, tungsten dust, and a whole plethora of random things that can be gotten out of these scrap boxes. But they're really, really slow and hard to gamble. Basically, I'll tell you guys how this works out, but I'm gonna spend the first bit collecting everything we need for the setup, and then we'll reconvene at the shopping district when I make the new shop. So, how's everyone doing today? Here's my little care package box that we're gonna bring. I think I'm gonna do a Wally themed build. Like, you know how Wally has his little truck and all of his like doodads and junk is in it? That's the probably the inspiration for today. We'll see. Oh, let's go. The item filters crafted out. And the devs like removed Silvervat like fully? I can't believe that. Why didn't they just like make it an XP check or something? I feel like that would have been pretty simple. Oh, GTNH devs versus Duct. Well, to be fair, no one knew about it before Duct did, so. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is 64 circuits. We legit need 64 of these bad boys, so I think we should just get crafting. Do we have the glue we would need for this recipe? Refined glue, yes we do. We also have polyethylene. So let's do this. 2 stacks of copper foil, 16 wood plank. That's not bad at all. Reduced to atoms is kind of unfortunate as heck. I don't know why they would do that. We need 128 resistors. Oh, I hate this recipe. I never know which one to do. I don't think we have annealed copper yet. We should one of these days, we definitely should get that going. Alright, so coal dust for 4 resistors. I have a huge amount of stuff that I've been tracking here. 128 of these is no joke. 32 coal dust, 128 fine copper wire, 128 regular copper wire, and then refined glue. I guess it's not as bad as I think it is. Okay, that's the 128 of that wire. 128 fine copper wire. 16. Oh god, I can't do the math on the rip. 16, wow. There's that. You should go to one of the devs' houses and stage a protest. That's just the Discord server, basically. Hello, Dr. Phineas. Yes, something you can watch while you work. How's it going, my friend? Alright, let's grab these zinc foils. I got this and that, and then I need a circuit number for this, which I think is circuit... Oh, I don't know what circuit it is. Circuit 6, okay. That's not too bad. We got a bunch of filters for filtered conveyors, which is also good. Hello, Mr. Obama. I'm doing pretty well. And Rads, with a first time chat, hello. I personally have never played the Fallout games. I would like to at some point. Maybe I can do a Fallout game stream because like it does seem really gas. It seems like a really good game. But I really love the soundtrack and all the like associated music. Okay, anything else? 128 red alloy wire should be very easy to put together. Damn, we're always out of space here. 128 vacuum tubes is the thing that makes me the most sad. I hate making these damn vacuum tubes because we can't do molten redstone alloy, I don't think, because it requires MV fluid extractor, which kills me. So we're stuck with the red alloy recipe, which is okay. It's not the worst. Why does it keep just disappearing when I bracket it? Okay. Oh, it's already here. Oh, already. All right. Okay. What do we think? Alloy smelter or forming press? Probably alloy smelter, right? We do need the glass dust for this. Anyone see the glass tubes? Oh, there's 28 circuits. Well, we could use these anyway. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to get some bottles. Renderman, highlight message. At some point, you should check out the game Elin. Ellen? I feel like any GTNH player would enjoy it. Possibly. It's very possible. Uh-oh, Country Roads is on chat. To the place where I was born. Such a meme of a song. I feel like where I live or just in general. Okay, there's that. Ooh, do we need more copper wire, or am I making that for the vacuum tubes? I think we need more. And then 128 steel rods. This is 16 ingots of red alloy in fluid form. Chat, I think I'm lazy. That is red alloy plate. That is an ingot worth. Ugh, I hate how it goes directly into the crafting thing instead of into my inventory. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh yeah, a little dink water. Cheers, Eagle. Oh, just a tiny sip. Hello, Laydao. How's it going? Yes, I also hate that. What is this? Flurban was collecting seed oil, I guess. Okay, I don't think we need any more seed oil for a while. Oh gosh. I'll put the mulch in here too. Doing good. Felt too lazy doing anything at the moment, so I'm watching you now. Well, that's good. I'm glad I could get you doing something. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed, hard to do whatever you gotta do. I know that more than many other people, or I know that very well at the very least. All right, there's our red alloy. So we're getting pretty much everything. We're just missing on copper wire essentially now. I'll grab this polyethylene here, and then that should start auto outputting into here. Perfect. We can grab a circuit 5 with our 128 steel rods, 128 copper wire that we totally have. There we go. And then the we gotta get our glass tubes. That's not bad, right? Happy holidays, yes. I guess it is that time. It is the 23rd of December. I am not particularly religious, but American consumerism has programmed me to enjoy some Christmas time. So I hope you guys are having a good holiday season. There we go. Vacuum tubes coming in. Finished my backend rewrite yesterday, and I'm now just discovering apparently the Project Singularity filter just filters out all Twitch streams. Wait, what does that mean? Uh-oh. Okay, vacuum tubes. All right, let's see. Is there anything else we can do while we craft this out? I need a bunch of recyclers. We need 30 of these, and I didn't realize that this is going to be a pretty big endeavor, actually. Much bigger than I originally thought. So we're going to need a lot of motors, like a ridiculous amount. Like, oh, it's like 2 stacks, which is not ridiculous. The song is just a little too loud. Add this to queue, get back there. There we go. It's gonna be so fun to read the whole Thaumonomicon instead of celebrating Christmas with my family or whatever. We already had one person do that. Do we really need another? Do you really want to torture yourself in that way? I feel like everything's gonna be okay. You don't need to do it, okay? There are people that love you, okay? You don't need to read the Thaumonomicon. Okay, what else do we need for 10 more billion motors? Iron rods, magnetic iron rods. Yeah, that makes sense. I should definitely get on to claiming tin cables right now. Need IRL warp, LMAO. World record for Christmas, make it a category? That's crazy. That is crazy. I don't condone this behavior, but I do find it kind of funny. All right, we have a little bit iron here. Under 2 stacks, which I need a little bit more. We might need to go mining soon, chat. We're out of copper. Wow. Our mana steel tools breaking down is not a good sign. Really going at it if our mana steel tools are starting to die. Thank you for the follow, Gax203. I hope you're well today. Let's see if we can add anything to this circuit assembler here. Oh, that's very simple. So I just add this circuit board red alloy, and then we just need some resistors. Are we doing the polyethylene recipe? I forgot. There is no polyethylene recipe in Bossing Say. I might make a arc furnace right now. That would be kind of fun. To get out of the rain. Okay, Renderman. I don't think that's I don't think I want that in my chat. I don't think that this chat is the appropriate place to put that. I don't know if I can remove a message though. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if I know how to delete it either. Timeout for 1 second. Okay. Uh-oh. You got a 10-minute timeout. Well, sorry, Renderman. Kind of fair. Kind of fair. I feel like you should have known this. Sent to the gulag. All right, so we just need coal dust at this point, or carbon dust, which we should have plenty of. Oh yeah, rip deserved. Rip for real. All right, I think this is circuit 3. So many damn circuits. And then we also need some molten tin. I don't remember. I think it's 60 some. So let's do just like 2 stack. Well, let's just do 1 stack because we have some leftover circuits back there. Hey, Jumper, how's it going? And hello, Zero. Yes, it's going well, hopefully, for everyone. It's going well for me. I don't know what this song is, but it is fitting the vibe. We need to actually survey the place. I need to show you guys what the plan is sooner or later. Can't just keep leaving you in the dark like this. Feels weird. Here's the question. Did Flurbin put this machine in and not attach it to the wire? That's not the problem. Okay, I'm actually very genuinely surprised that that is not the problem. Does this need a circuit? There's no way, right? What are we missing? Circuit board resistor, red alloy wire, vacuum tube, molten tin. Chad, am I insane? What am I doing here? Red stone alloy wire? Okay, that's lobotomy hours actually. That is a Gregtech New Horizons moment. I can't even blame myself for that. Dude, I love Hollow Knight. I know Hecuba's been playing Silksong. I actually have a really hot take. I think Hollow Knight is a better game than Silksong. That's my scathing hot take. But I love Hollow Knight. I've played through most of it. I don't have all of the pantheons, all of the achievements that I wanted, but I've gotten like 97% of the original Hollow Knight achievements. Uh-oh, my magnet's on. We are feeding the Teru Teru Bozo, and hopefully he'll make the rain stop. Thank you. Oh, I don't know why I got coated red alloy cable. That's not going to help me today. Okay, while this all crafts out, I guess let's take a gander at spawn. Dr. Phineas, wait. What did Dr. Phineas say? I've been hesitant to start GTNH. I love watching it, but I feel like it's such a big commitment to play. Yeah, it is. It is. But you can do it very slowly. It'll just take a lot of time. It's like a forever world. Like if you've ever had a Minecraft forever world, that's essentially what a GTNH world is going to be. So, okay, I rebuilt Tofu Tower like a couple of blocks over because apparently Soy and I miscommunicated, and he actually wanted to keep Tofu Tower in spawn. I thought we were gonna demo it and move it here, so that's probably gonna stay here if anyone's wondering. But I have finished a lot of the sidewalks and stuff and most of the roads here. We're gonna build Hecuba's shop sometime over there. But I have arranged a little spot here that I'm going to make a scrapyard in. You know what? I actually want to start building a little bit of it. So I'm gonna grab some stuff that we need. I'm gonna come over here with all of it. We're gonna get going. And then we're gonna slowly get all the actual junkyard scrap stuff, like the actual Gregtech machines after, because I want to take a little building break. We are still, in fact, at LV, and we are going to be able to get a bunch of stuff. I think Duct got a block of transcendent metal and fluxed electrum, or maybe regular electrum the other day. He was doing some insane shit the other day, so I don't know if any of my tech breaks are like cool at this point, but the titanium will be fun. MV will probably be unlocked in January, like very early January. We'll see though. I can't wait because there's so many fluid solidifier recipes like steel, redstone alloy, aluminum. All of that is MV fluid solidifier. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Bye bye, soy base. I kind of trust Hecuba on that. Honestly, I thought a lot of people would be on because of the break, but I was wrong. A lot of people are off the game, like traveling, seeing family. What the heck, man? All right. Yeah, what a bunch of normies, dude. Fucking incredible. Couldn't be us. All the weirdos. Okay, I want to leave space for like one, two, and then I'm gonna start the build right here. And here's the plan, chat. We are making Nine's Scrapyard. And within it, I think I want to put like Wally's little like truck that he has all of his weird junk in. So let's do this. Get a little perimeter here. We might need to cure this eerie biome because I don't love the dark grass. Probably need a little more. I'm not gonna put an end to that yet because I'm not exactly sure. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think redoing the Nether Hub is gonna come really soon, honestly. I think it needs a little bit of clarity. It's not that it's not good. It's plenty good. It's just it loses a little bit of clarity with like exactly where you are. It needs more asymmetry or it needs more like big features. I was thinking like a dome around the spawn portal, some big central area that we could collect in, and that would help. So I've got these fence from open block or open modular turrets. And the only reason I'm using them is because they look like a piece of shit fence, like one you would find in a scrapyard. So that's why I'm using them. I don't need the blast proofness. It's just I did break the Erie node down there. But it does look like toxic waste, so I might keep it. You're right. Oh yeah. Chad, do we go one more on the fence? No, I think that looks good. I think that looks good. Streamer at normal streaming hours. I think I might convert to these hours permanently. It's just like straight up better for viewership, which means that I'm interacting with more of y'all and I'm getting closer to partner. And I think that just, it seems like kind of a no-brainer at this point. So that might be the case here. IXSSCRAP. So that's 8 letters with maybe an apostrophe. So 912. Oh, that's. I forgot that this is hempcrete powder. Oh, that's kind of annoying. We do have regular hempcrete, so that'll work. My work productivity will plummet. Cheers. Cheers to that. One, two, three, four, five. What is this song? Big Iron. These are not the Fallout songs that I remember. Fallout 3 Radio. Galaxy News. Is that the one, chat? That's a little bit loud. Sorry, chat. This kind of slaps, yeah. This might be what I'm looking for. I could make the Erie node part of the build, chat. That's like kind of a good idea, honestly. We'll play it by ear. This is the fun part. I Ooh, warning and radiation markings? Oh my god, wait a minute. This is too free. Fire extinguisher. Oh my gosh. Let's get a couple of these warning right here. Gotta get the radiation wall markings. Alright, IX, 2 S's, R. Do I know my alphabet, chat? A, and then P. 9's scrap. I just totally forgot a letter there. There we go. Chat, is that kind of peak? Is that kind of peak? Oh, we got an ad break. That kind of looks really bad, but I'm kind of digging it, honestly. We need little poles for the sign. I need to get the either micro blocks or architecture blocks going right here. Hello, Eagle Wolf. Oh my god, the sub for the ad blocking. Let's go. Thank you, Eagle Wolf. I appreciate you. We hate ads here. I also hate ads. I wish I could get rid of them, but in order to do remove pre-roll, I need them. There's really no way around it, sadly. Renderman said put slope corners. We're on the same page with that for sure. That just, it looks like something. All right, chat, it starts. It starts. 9 scrapyard. So for those of you who don't know what exactly I'm making a scrapyard for, there's a garden of grind technology that you can make this stuff called scrap. So there's these machines called recyclers. If you feed it an item, it gives an 8% chance of returning something called scrap. And you can turn this scrap into scrap boxes using a packager. 9 scrap into 1 scrap box. The scrap box can return any one of these items. There's 5 times 16, which is 80 different items that we can possibly get out of this. Most of them are useless, but like fun to have on passive. Like, empty cells, multi-layer fiber reinforced circuit boards we obviously can't make. Like, okay, that's pretty nice. But there's 2 of them that I'm really interested in, and I wonder if we can do anything with them, which is, where is it? There's 3. There's these diodes. There's platinum dust, which is cool because you can just smelt platinum with a normal vanilla smelter. Chrome is okay. Where's the other 2? It's titanium dust, that's the 3rd one, and tungsten dust, that's number 4. There's a couple other sprinkled in there. But like this is like a ridiculously slow process. Don't like do this in your world. It's not actually useful. It's just kind of funny. This is how in Garden of Grind you get green sapphire, which you need for some type of lens, I'm assuming. Probably to get RAM with these green sapphire lens. Replicating this right now, real. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this back. We might want to do a little outline, but I think I should go check on all the stuff that I've been saving up. Or all the stuff that we're crafting for all these recyclers. So the thing about recyclers and packagers and stuff, at LV, they each take 1 EU per tick. So with 1 generator, I can supply 30 recyclers, 1 packager, and 1 unpackager with 1 generator if I use superconductor or a lossless cable. So we're going to get some redstone alloy cable, a bunch of different stuff, and like set up a whole automation. Shame it's not gay platinum. It could be gay platinum if you were getting it. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Where'd my horn go? I only have 1 horn. I apologize. I really couldn't help myself there. Actually, I don't apologize. That shit was funny as hell. There's our refined glue. You're welcome. You're welcome. Really? It's only giving me 1,000 a time. Okay, we're gonna need to. Chat, can you tell that I no longer have a right-click spam macro? Wow, all this for like 3 circuits. Ooh, rubber sheets, that's gonna be useful. 30 recyclers is just not very cheap. Oh. Okay, we should start with the motors though. There's that. All right, it's always the tin cables. We could actually like blow this mostly out of the park. We're just suffering on tin cables, which is just so classic, honestly. It makes me kind of want to buy the circuits at Tofu Market, which kind of relocated now because I had to move the Tofu Market like a couple of blocks over. It's a little awkward. Let's see, I have 5 tofu coins. That's like 15 circuits. That is not enough circuits for what we need. I guess I have to make rubber, or maybe I can just steal these rubber sheets and craft it. Hmm. No tin wire. Interesting. Let's go grab some tin. No, I mean, like, I had this whole miscommunication with Soy. I feel bad for stealing now. After I had to move his entire tofu corp like 4 blocks, which I don't mind because it was my bad that we had this miscommunication. But now I don't. I feel like I can't steal from him anymore. I feel bad. Maybe I should have felt bad the whole time, chat. Nah. Okay, that's like half the motors we need. God damn, we need so many motors for this. Oh, we have some. Okay, I'm just gonna bankrupt us today. I think, honestly, Flurbin and I might be the most behind on the server as far as tech goes. Like, it's possible. We have 1 EBF. I guess Hecuba is kind of behind us because he doesn't have an EBF, but I really haven't been using it. I would say Soy Cake is probably the most advanced all around, just because like Goose and Duck just don't really. They just do like magic stuff and like funny stuff. They haven't been like super tech focused, but they need some tech in order to get what they're after. So they're like probably close second. Okay, we have a decent amount of stuff. This might be enough to do something. Obviously, we're going to need more tin cables. All right, I'm going to switch from the Fallout radio too, and we're going to put on something else. Now that I'm feeling... Ooh. Disco. You know what? It's pretty close. We kind of had the same idea, so... So not the Pacifique? Is that... I don't think I know that song. No. I'm putting on peak anyway. You guys will like it. $15? We're getting somewhere. Damn, dude, this is expensive. I should have prepped materials a little harder. Fuck it. 64 small steel gears. We ball. Where did my pistons go, chat? Am I crazy? Oh, I am crazy. 60 glowstone. So much tin cable. All right, I think we need to actually like batch this shit out. Otherwise, we're not even gonna have anything. What's the best way we can get rubber right now? I think chem reactor. That's not terrible. We need raw rubber dust and sulfur. Feel like we don't have any raw rubber dust on us right now. What's the best way to get this? I think stealing from Tofu Corp or from the ducks is probably the best way to get this actually, because they have a full XP setup. So I might actually. What's this magical scrapyard I keep hearing about? It's coming. It's coming. We're building the scrap machines. So we're like flitting back and forth. So I guess I can give you a quick update, a little sneak peek into probably the latest Goose episode. Oh God, why did I come here with my magnet? Oh, it's not that bad this time. This is what Goose has been up to. Holy pipe monster, Jesus. Oh, that could be the cause of some of our lag. Let me, chat, I think I'm gonna draconic place the timer. There we go. Yeah, I don't think they void overflowed everything. Okay, well, it's fixed now. But they have a full, I think they're, oh my God, they're also passively crafting circuits. Jesus, 4,000? I'll leave that there. But what I'm really after is they did XP crafting. So I would like some rubber dust. I'll probably have to pay them back for this. Sulfur. Is there not raw rubber dust from XP crafting? Am I crazy? Sticky resin? Oh, true. I forgot about sticky resin. Do I need to like do shit with this? Oh, we gotta centrifuge it for raw rubber dust. Oh, okay, that's not the worst. I'm just gonna steal a little because I think the XP craft should just come straight through and it'll fix it all. Jesus. I'm scared. Where does this even go? Over here? I wonder if they have a raw rubber dust. Oh, they do. 34,000. You know what? I dare say they wouldn't even notice if I took a little bit off the top. Yeah, that should be enough. Wow. Damn, we gotta get some shit like this. I guess, yeah, they're just auto-centrifuging it, I guess. So, damn, I can't believe they also got circuits passive. That's two teams that have passive LV circuits, which is just kind of insane. Also, did you guys see that I finally did the back of the build so it doesn't look like nothing? I actually really love how it looks now. It's pretty inside and out. They have 4K. I don't know how much Tofu Corp has. They've been rich for a while though. All right, where is the liquid going? This may be enough circuits. Because I think I crafted 15 into pistons. Yeah, so I think we're good on circuits, actually. I can take this out, grab the refined glue. But I do believe Tofu Corp like stopped printing circuits at a certain point. Not sure why. Dude, we are jamming. It's a good song. It's a good mixtape. Alright, I want to at least make a couple of these recyclers. Why not? Do we have glowstone? I swear we had glowstone dust. Oh, we have just enough. So this is going to be the foundation upon... Oh, whoops, I don't have any machine holes. We're going to need a lot of these. Ah, that's doable. Let's get some steel in the bender, though. You need millions of circuits for MV. True. Millions must have circuits. Where does that meme even come from? Like the millions must... I wonder if we have enough wrought iron plates to do this in a non-stupid way. Okay, that's probably fine. It's always the tin cables, though. That's what gets me. Maybe we should just do the polyethylene recipe, though. Because that's pretty cheap. Doesn't use any extra plates. And we have enough polyethylene to go around, I think. 6K. Takes 200... Ooh. Ooh. How much would that take? Ooh, a little over what we have. That's okay, I guess. Alright, there's our first 4 recyclers, chat. It's gonna be a long road. Passive stainless doesn't even sound that bad, honestly. The real question is, should I use a basic steam turbine and like just passive this with steam? Because we only need 1 amp, right? I could, how many boilers or like solar boilers does it take to power a basic steam turbine, chat? Do you guys know? 15,000 or 1552. High pressure solar. $360 So we would need like 5 of those, but then it might calcify. How bad are these though? 12 calcified? All right. Oh, these don't seem terrible. I'm gonna do the regular crafting recipe because I don't want to. The assembler's got enough to worry about right now. The double plates are so funny to me. $42 silver ingots should be very easy to get. In fact, we have 46 silver plates, so this will be free. Except it's not counting the simple solar boilers. Oh, damn it. Borrow steel from Goose. Oh, I have plenty of steel. That is not the issue. 96 silver plates seems a little closer to reality. Do we have silver? Yes, we do. We don't have bender space, though. All right, one sec, chat. I'm gonna take off the old sweaty. We're gonna go default skin. Oh. All right, we got our tin cables set. This is a funny fucking song to come on. That's crazy. All right, you know what, chat? We've got 7 recyclers. That's like enough to get it started. So why don't we actually switch gears and just get what we need, like the basics we need to get this working. And then I can grind off camera all the shit I need to make the rest of the recyclers for a full 1 amp setup. And then we'll be golden. I feel like that just makes so much more sense than what I'm currently doing. I know hydrogen or oxygen are LV passable. Yeah, definitely. Super easy. Probably nether quartz doing the magnesia loop, which is not so hard. There's this this you can get. I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, silicon dioxide plus magnesium, or you can get anything like nether quartz, which I'd probably do because there's nether trees. You get raw silicon out of it, and then you electrolyze the magnesia dust, and you get oxygen and magnesium back. So it's just like a loop that you just put in nether quartz dust, and you get out oxygen and silicon. So that I'd probably set up pretty soon. Why did I just pick that up? Where is the file, chat? Did I break the file again, or did I just lose it somewhere? All right, there's that. Packager conveyor module. There's 1, 2 that we need. Here's we need robot arms, 1, and we need 1 more. What are we missing? 1 more piston? We could make 17 right now. Maybe I won't do that though. All right, here's our basic packager and our basic unpackager. We've got our steam turbine, our recycler. We could just get a couple of these solar boilers online and then we'd probably be more than okay. These chemical reactions need a temperature of around 2000 degrees Celsius to go. Dude, I mean, the chem reactor at LV is just using, it's just the goat, man. I don't know what to say. It's just goated. It's just different. I am not rushing to get 1 amp of ZPM. I've just been building. That's all I do. All right, let's get something set up, I guess. Let's go over to spawn. In a sec. Let me, yeah, grab that. We might need item pipes, electrum. I'll need to work on that. How early do you think you could do a platline start? Well, actually, you can get platinum in LV, and I am actually doing one of the multiple ways to get platinum right now. So that is a thing. So yeah, actually this shop is about to have platinum in it, which is funny, actually. This might be profitable. All right, I want to get, so the treads of this shop, or okay, there's like a, it's hard to explain. Wally's little house, his little truck has these gigantic triangular treads. And I think that's a good place to start with outlining this build. So I'm going to get a bunch of these stairs cut up and then maybe some slabs too. Well, actually, theoretically, all of the platline, just for platinum, is LV. Like you can do this. These are LV chem reactor recipes. Calcium reciprocated, reprecipitated platinum dust. They're just annoying as heck to do because you need to do them in like LV centrifuge with this stupid recipe right here. Like no one wants to do this. All right, let me look up my reference picture real quick. Okay. My inventory is a mess. Why did I do this to myself? Let's just like deposit some of this tech stuff over here. Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put the first tread here. It's triangular facing down. So I can do something like this. One, two, then this and this. It's not bad. I don't hate that. You could do 2x2 treads, that's fine. And then there's like a little ramp coming up the middle, so I'll get maybe 2 blocks of clearance. And then we can grab, I don't know, what, 7 blocks wide? I don't know, that seems a little wide. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 is a little short though. Everything for epoxid is LV2 now, but I think toluene might not be. And PTFE, I love polytetrafluoroethylene. I love you, polytetrafluoroethylene. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a good start, honestly. I think we've got the outline pretty dialed in. I want to move the ramp back a little bit because I don't think we'll have enough space otherwise. But then the entrance, let's see. 1, 2, 3 on this side, 1, 2, 3 on this side, which means the ramp should be here. Which means I kind of want to move this a couple blocks down. Let's try it. 1, 2. Yeah. I probably shouldn't have done that. Well, that's okay. On the S&P playing, online playing or whatever, please spend 1 million in real money. You know, if you gave me that 1 million, I would. We would spend probably a couple 100,000 on the server, make the server nice and beefy. Then we'd try to pay our members a wage so that way they could make content without needing to get another job. But unfortunately, the world just don't work that way. Just starting with my EBF, first time playing GTNH, what is a good jetpack variant for early LV? So I recommend the Copter Pack, which I don't have on right now, but you can get it from loot games and you can fill it with like light fuel or whatever, and it's pretty chill. This thing, it's not bad. You can get it from loot games. You don't need to use MV parts and diamond and whatever. Oh, I think he's trying to say spend the equivalent of $1 million in the S&P. We don't really have a... I don't even think that we've printed enough currency. Any of the teams have printed enough currency for that to come about. Although I do think I understand what you're trying to say now. Nexus. Nexus. You're on the right track. Don't tell anyone though, okay? Don't tell anyone. I've had this idea for a long, long time. I can't have this leak now. We've kept it under wraps so long. I need to wait till EV, okay? A2 is coming in like 20 years, I think. I hope it comes soon because I have so many good ideas. I am the AE2 guy after all. It has been painful to be without my wife, AE2. Alright, I think this is a great... Where did you come from? It's day. It's the middle of the day. Yeah, we have HV AE very easily. That should not be a problem. We need more hempcrete. Did I just get glow? Oh, fuck me. Sorry, excuse me. That was a really violent F-bomb right there. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. Okay, so the idea is we got the whole truck in here, the Wally truck. And we go in here, we put the scrap recycling things on the sides, and then we basically like put a bunch of drawers somewhere and like sell everything. The hard part is going to be the selling, right? Because we need 80 different items and we need to do item logistics with it. So I'm thinking maybe we put the recyclers. This is going to be very cramped. Maybe we put the recyclers in the cockpit of the truck and then have the item logistics underground and then put the drawers on the sides and then sell everything. I think we'll do different price points based on the rarity of the drop. You can see that there's percentage base for each of these drops. I guess we could like, I'll get like a spreadsheet out and then figure out what I want to price everything at. Hashtag not family friendly. Have I ever been family friendly? I think there was like probably like 1 or 2 days. Good Christian Minecraft server, Project Singularity. I think logi pipes might have their place. They might, especially in a run like this. I do think that Tofu Corp is thinking about using them, but at the same time, like, I don't know, man. They are so laggy. They are so laggy on a big scale. Like, they cause a lot of problems. Good thing I always have 2 chisels on me. Oh, thank God we have yellow hempcrete. I'm gonna riot in the good way. Yeah, was there a goose cursing at some point? Was that on stream? I think he probably edited out of the video. I remember a stream when we were like, "Wow, goose curses? That's crazy." It's like the first time for us. Let's grab the architecture bench. I think we'll need it. I think she said 6-7, guys. Are you gonna do anything about that? All right, how long do we want to make this first section? I gotta like look up a picture of this thing. Drawer controllers would probably also make our life like so much easier. Wall E truck. Oh, this is a thick boy. What the heck? I might have the proportions wrong here. No, I think we should be fine actually. Because right here, there's going to be a wheel. The wheel goes there, and then we get like a little taper here. How does that work on the top? I think it's just going to be like that. Is that a little too big? More space is probably better, but let's dial it back just a little bit. Sorry, Chad, I'm not with you. I'm looking at the picture, the reference picture. Hey, Sean Hayes, how's it going? Okay, and then from here, then we get the front of the truck, which is like a little... Oops. A little bit off the top. Barber, can I get a little bit off the top? And then there's like glass here. That's the visor. I'll put in some filler deep slate tiles so you guys can see the vision. It goes well, thanks for asking. I'm glad. And then there's two little wheels at the front. Okay. Uh-oh. Out of hempcrete. That could work. That could work. All right, we have the basic outline of the Wally truck. I think this is kind of gas, actually. I'm kind of excited for this. We'll need to do like a whole spreadsheet to figure out exactly how to distribute the wall of items. That's going to be tough, actually. We might be able to fit it here. Let's say we have 4x4 drawers, right? I could just put a bunch of upgrades in them. There's like, okay, there's 80 items, and we're removing a couple of them. So we can definitely get rid of wooden axe, wooden shovel. That's 2, 3 wooden hoe. I'll keep the bread, maybe. Wooden sword, that's 4. Rotten flesh, probably. We could trash that. 5. Obsidian dust. All the rest of this is pretty good. Zinc dust. Stick. That's 6, because we have that from Witch Farm, so we don't need that. Red garnet dust is good. Oak sign, it's a composite, so I guess feather is fine. 7 for wooden pickaxe. Filled tin can. Chat, should we keep or lose filled tin cans? Netherrack dust. Oh, chat, I just don't think I want netherrack dust. Yeah, I think we can skip that. So that's what? 9 different things we can remove. A 9 out of 80. Steel dust is good. Olivine, I'm not really sure about, but we'll keep it because it's funny. Single-use battery, we'll keep. Filled tin can. Tin can's goated? Okay, all right. We keep the tin cans. I'm down with that. Plant ball is actually pretty good, so we'll keep that. Endstone dust. I think we get rid of endstone dust. So that's 10 different things at the bare minimum. Where was endstone dust? Okay. Diode we want. All of this we want. Bauxite. Jeez. Bone we can get rid of. 11. Dirt is actually hard to get renewably, so we're going to keep dirt. Coal dust, steak, leather, good. Flint dust, good. Netherrack, 12. Epoxy circuit board. Gravel is... we can get rid of gravel. That's 13. Emerald. Wood pulp is fine. Paper. Nickel. Okay, so what did we get rid of? Did I just say 13? 13 different things? So we have a list of 67. Don't say it, chat. Don't you dare say it. I won't forgive you. So we have 67 items. Divide that by 4. we get 16 plus one drawer. So that's 17 drawers. We can definitely fit this on this wall. That's like a 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. And we can even divide this up into different sections for the wealth gap disparity of like platinum should be more expensive than others. And actually we might need to move this forward one block so I can get conduits behind here. Or pipes is probably fine. All right, that's actually, we're doing pretty economic on space right there. We don't have a lot of walking space, but I guess that's just gonna have to be okay. And then I guess we have enough space on this side to put the recyclers then. Because we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's nice. Oh, that's like kind of perfect. How did I build this perfectly? And we could even embed the solars in the top here. We just need to get, so we would either need to grind out a bunch of conduits to make this happen, because the most efficient way to set up conduits is not the most efficient way to set up other things. I think we might have to actually go underground for the scrap part. Which is okay. Because now that I think about it, we should probably just put them up against the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just do one row at a time. So pipes on each side, and then pipes on each side. Oh, I'm silly. Okay. I'm getting a feel for this. I think we can do this pretty efficiently on our space. The recycler is going to be a pain no matter what we do. So we'll just need to figure that out, honestly. My inclination is just, let's just build an underground thing right now. Don't even worry about it. I have class tomorrow and it's 1 a.m. for me. Good luck with the building. Thank you, Mighty Stone. Good luck with your class tomorrow. Get some sleep. Who am I getting touched by? Oh, tin cans are goated. Okay, Blockmaster, thank you. I set up so the items are dumped initially into a drawer controller. If not, they move onto a series of barrels. That's the idea. We can't make drawer controllers yet. Well, actually, we have access to everything we need for this. Although it is kind of a pain in the ass. Because we can make MV tier circuits, I'm fairly sure. I don't remember the rules. I think I want to divide these up into different panels anyway, because I think most of these items I want to have different prices for. So I don't think it makes a big difference in the end. Only components are banned. That's true. That is absolutely true. Could be really useful. Yeah, I still think we can figure it out without, especially because I want to price things differently. So we would either have to make multiple drawer controllers, which would kind of piss me off anyway, or we could do it in some other way. Maybe I should not outline this with dirt. I'll do a visual rehaul anyway, some other time. Well, actually, we have deep slate right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this should be fine. We are locked to LV. We have been locked to LV for a very long time. So all of this random tech that we have, like flight and stuff, is very prized and was very hard fought to get. Steam Agent Fusion, bunch of random tech that is just not how most people play. PSA open journey map with J. I mean, I did know that one. Is that just like a PSA to people because you just learned that or something? It looks like you're in HV when you're actually LV locked. Yeah, we've been balling a little bit. We we do have a lot of time on our hands though because there's not a lot of progression that we can do. We're pretty much just waiting for all teams to get on equal footing. So it's just like it is what it is. All right, let's flip-flop back to the other side where we're going to get our tech stuff. We've already got a bunch of recyclers. We just need to make space for more. Steam turbine unpackager packager. We can set up most of this. We need more redstone alloy cable. We need some type of piping and probably filtered conveyors. And then I think we could start. Oh, really? Yeah. No, I don't have 2 Stargates yet. So yeah, I am kind of a noob if you really think about it. Actually, like honestly, my early game knowledge up until now has been terrible. I would actually probably get rolled by the average noob because I just don't know any of the early game meta at all. So it's kind of funny. Like this run has taught me a lot. Maybe you do need 2 Stargates to be an actual G. All right, red alloy cable. We can get out of the way. We need our solars, which should be silver plate. That's good. Where did the rest of the silver plates go? Did I put that all at the other? Please don't tell me I put that all the other place. At least I did. No, I didn't do 2 stacks. Why would I do 2 stacks? That would be smart. And I'm not that smart. Okay, we need 36 glass, 36 reinforced glass. Ugh, gross. We have some advanced alloy. Invar. Oh, that's good. That should be enough. Butterbill, if you need 2 Stargates to be a G, how many do you need to get the T, the N, and the H? You'd have to ask Lord Peveril about that. I'm not quite knowledgeable enough. I think Pev's on his like 3rd gate, looking to get his 4th soon. He's some Aussie who's just so funny. So funny. Love that guy. He's really toxic too, but like if you get to know him, he's really a teddy bear. has been enjoyable, but I have to go to bed. Being an adult and having to work is one of the things of all time. That is true. That is true. Good night, my friend. I don't know if the world could handle Smart 9 is the craziest compliment I've ever. Damn. Uh damn. That's actually crazy. I don't know if the world could handle Smart 9. I gotta put that one in the playbooks right there. That's so fucking funny. It's like a very good roast right there. Oh man, we don't have any wrought iron. I think I moved all the wrought iron plates to spawn, which was a mistake. We only have 2 small bronze fluid pipes. This can be amended. All right, we're basically just missing double silver plates, which we can make here. We do need 36 of these. And what are we missing? Bricked bronze hulls. I don't think we're bricked up, chat. I don't know if we have any bricked bronze hulls off the rip. We do have bricks and we do have bronze, so that should be pretty easy. Oh. Ooh, we also need to get electrum item pipes, and lots of them. I think I did not forget this. I think there should be some here. Okay, I guess we're just shit out of luck. All right. I think I need to make an arc furnace, honestly. Between the wrought iron and all this shit. Let's check if the arc furnace recipes are LV. So what do you have at LV? Wrought iron for a little bit of change, and then yield copper, like both of which I kind of need real bad. Oh, and that's so cheap. What the heck is a graphite cell though? First, let's Y search just to check that Flirbin didn't make one. Okay. I don't think he did. It's okay, chat. You're not really missing much. I get the crushed graphite ore. I put the crushed graphite in the input bus. Get the impure pile of graphite dust out. Okay, I don't think I could go back to vanilla because I would miss ore processing. I know that might sound wait, what? Can I not purify impure graphite dust? Okay. I know that sounds silly, but like the whole ore processing situation from GTNH is just, oh, it's so addictive. Like you go out, you find your ores, you target the specific drops that you want by going to machines that like give you what you need. It's just so much more addicting than vanilla where you just strip mine for ages and ages and then suffer and then that's it. That's the whole game. Do we have a canning machine? Yes. Easiest way to get unstable ingots, you gotta find the division sigil somewhere and then find the enchanting table either by loot games or via a wizard tower. And then you're good to go. Okay, That's a funky recipe. I cannot lie, chat. That's a little bit funky, right? Let's claim our tin cables again. Ooh. So the problem with the enchanting table is that it's MV. It's like hard locked MV if you do it through tech. This dense obsidian plate requires that you get a MV bending machine. I think you can get division sigils by doing loot games too. I don't quote me on that because I could be very, very wrong. But I swear I feel like I've gotten some at some point. If you have an older unused PC or laptop, could you use that to handle stream? Okay, so I have thought about this because I wanted to apply this to something else. I can't remember what it was, but I think you run into a problem where it's hard to get both audio and video to mirror to a second device in order to stream off of it. I think that's what I was experiencing. Oh, that is 4 times. That looked kind of small. Capture card. That's what it is. Yep. All right, do we have our bronze plates? All right, we can get bricked up now. Is that the first time I've crafted a solar boiler? That's insane. That is a little insane, chat. Maybe I've been letting Flurbin do too much tech. All right, there we go. That is our arc furnace, and this is going to be such a big help. We're just going to put it on the machine wall. I need wrought iron mostly, and then annealed copper would be nice, but that we don't need very, very urgently. We have a lot of oxygen somewhere. Okay, it's right here. Oh, that's so much better. I do think these things use 3 amps of power. Yeah, this is 90 EU per tick, which is 3 amps of LV. So be very cautious when putting this on a line. You'll need a lot of power to get those going. I think I have plenty of CPU power. I recently upgraded to a 9800 X3D after doing a 24-hour stream. And yeah, that has been carrying my ass. All right, chat, I do not care about being efficient with my materials. I just need a lot of bronze plates quickly. Imagine you pay 100 tofu coin and get a subscription to passive oxygen at empty quantity. Dude, I mean, Goose was talking about an XP subscription because he has like a banging XP farm. So I think he was like, yeah, just run a long distance fluid pipe to my base and then siphon off any XP you need. Because I think he's making like way, way too much right now. I was like, yeah, he was having like ridiculous problems. He's like, I just can't use all this XP. And I'm like, okay, all right. Do we get all of our silver? Yes. Okay, so for the triple silver plates, I need 12 doubles and 12 regulars. Where did the wrought iron go? Oh, it's getting turned into plates. Okay. I may suffer from short-term memory loss, but at least I don't suffer from short-term memory loss. I was definitely thinking about doing builder for hire. I offered that to Hecuba. Very few people need builders, I think, because jet lag has been like killing it on the underdogs, and then like yeah, I think they're like pretty ballin' right now. I we should check on jet lag's base. I feel like it's been a minute. I wonder if they turned it into dust again. 2 times in a row, someone has vein mined jet lag's house, like the underdog's house, and it's so sad every time. I think we should get these advanced solar boilers. We should probably get some type of fluid pipe. I think Stabiloy is probably free. There must be some Stabiloy like hanging around somewhere. You should be a gay flight attendant. I actually, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I would be pretty good at that, I think. You really have me pinned down. Like I think that's exactly my niche right there. No, I don't think I could be a flight attendant. I'm not nice enough. Ooh, I don't know if I want large electrum pipes. 1 stack a second, 2 stack a second. As long as we're at 1 second, that's pretty much all that matters for those. And then probably we need the conveyors. Where do our fluid cells just keep disappearing to? I swear we have like 30 fluid cells filled with random stuff that is just, I never get it back. It's just gone. All right, while that processes, let's go back to spawn, grab some of the stuff, fill in the roof, go visit Jetlag and see what his base is up to, and then finish our crafting spree and then get the recycling at least online today. Cool. We have enough for a roof, which is good. That's good. It's very good. Let me get the Botania Blicky, the shooter. Let's grab this, and that. And then we'll light up the middle. Why not? Is that evenly spaced? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we'll move it one more block. We'll move it one more block. It's gonna be okay. I love how this chicken is just gonna be trapped in here forever. Might as well do some mob spawning. Ah, this is where all my fluid cells went, and the silver plates, and the wrought iron, and everything. Okay, Botania Blicky is blicked. Let's get our mob spawning off, our overlay off. We're gonna bring all of this tech stuff home that we kind of need. Let's go visit the underdogs real quick. The yellow color is nice. I really don't like the color yellow generally, so I don't build with it. But in like a junkyard build, which I would not normally build, like a scrapyard, it's kind of really nice. Okay, they're doing really well. I love this terrace thing. There's so much level of detail going on. I think Jetlag is killing it. So there's an axe here, the unstable induced lumber axe that will vein mine things. And I think they planted trees nearby the house last time and someone was mining trees. And one of the tree's logs was touching all of the stripped logs from the build and it just turned it into dust. But yeah, this is looking nice. So one thing that I really love about Jetlag is he's really good at texturing. And I think I'm gonna have to get into his head and see how he does this texturing, because this is really nice. Like I don't get how he does this. There's just so many different blocks that blend together so well, right? Oh, a little mob farm. Oh, they got a. Oh my god, dude, everyone's got a farm now. Jeez. Wow. Okay. What I really think is I'm probably gonna start volunteering at a firehouse and then become an EMT. That's probably that's probably what I'll be doing in the near future. Hello, ZQM Laser Cloud. How's it going, my friend? How are you? It's been a minute. All right, there's our wrought iron. We just need 24 of these double plates. So not too many. This should help out my inventory, getting rid of all of that random stuff. Silver plates can go back. Now we just need to make some conveyors, which should be easy, and then we can make filtered conveyors. We generally want these import ones. 14. Hard to say no to that, honestly. Really hard to say no to that. We need some iron screws, which I think we have a lot of. And then like tin plates or something a little funky. There you are. All right, we are only missing a screwdriver, surprisingly. Damn, that's a lot of good crafting done. So we've got our electrical item pipes, we've got, ooh, red alloy wire, cable, red alloy cable, which I swear we should have made. Redstone alloy, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've got a lot of trauma, or I've been through a lot of trauma. So I figured the EMT is a good way to pay it back. And yeah, I mean, like I've seen a lot of stuff. So I don't think being an EMT would faze me that much. My parents are back from Colombia for the holiday. Lovely. I am just chilling at home. Not much going on here. I need to see if I can find some stabaloy. If you guys know where the goose family hides their stabaloy, it's probably not really hidden per se. Jesus. Well, okay, wait, we might be able to do this ourselves here. Oh, 4 million slime balls, why? Well, only one way to find out. That's not actually a lot. But it does give the mob soul back, so we can just... That's looking pretty effective, chat. I don't think I need the ingots. I'm here for the plates. I'm not even sure if I can bend ingots into plates. Oh, I can totally just hammer them. Yeah, that's an HV recipe, so I just need the plates at this point. It's not even worth hammering the ingots, I don't think. Rare despoiling Witch of Recurrence 1-up Sprint Alchemist Poisonous. Very cool. Okay, the damage ticks. Hey Stardust, how's it going? And I am Meowl. Hello. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I love how we're just across the pond from the ducks. Dude, how long is this poison effect? God damn. I think we're running out of space here, honestly. Go big or go home. We'll go normal fluid pipes. We've got enough space for it. This will give a good steam buffer to 150,000 liters is what that holds. Jeez. Oh, we also need to supply it with water. We need a couple of thirsty tanks. I think we need like 7 to make this happen. Yeah, the stable A pipe is very good. It's to the point where I do believe that stable A golem will be nerfed very soon. As much as I don't want it to be. And then some glass, and then we're good. Is that enough glass? 21? Yes. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I did set up the Thaumcraft area a little more than last time we saw. I think it was on Flurbin's stream. We put an energized aura node up in here, and this is recharging our wand up here, which is fantastic. I don't know why we're using this as opposed to the other wand, but I am going to Draconic place that down there, because I'm kind of confused about that, honestly. But yeah, look how fast that's filling up. That's not bad at all, right? Oh. Thirsty tank is out of the way. Got most of the circuits here. We got 7 of the recyclers. So I can get rid of that. Thank you for the follow, Timu Live. How's it going? All right, we've got plenty of redstone alloy cable. I dare say we could set this up right now. Did I bring the steam turbine? If not, I can just bring another. Well, okay, I don't have it on me, so it's probably over there. Dude, yeah, Silver Vat got nerfed into the ground. It got removed, actually, which is so silly. They should have just made it an XP check or something. Like, check if the inventory has generated XP from the smelt, and then that's how you do the silver. Huh. Hello, Austereman. Well, wait a minute. They intend to change it in 2.9, so removal is super temporary. 2.9 is going to be like months away. I hope you know this. As much as I'd like to copium, it's not happening anytime soon. I forgot. Okay, is it water output like on the level and then steam output is, do we do that from below? I forget. I want to say steam is below and then water accepted from the side. Oh no, don't tell me I'm missing a wrench. No, 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 no. All right, we'll do as much as we can without the wrench and then we'll come back for it. Damn, I hate how the crafting table will steal my wrench and then I'll forget about it. And then I'll come back and it's just like, you are sentenced to have no wrench. Steam output is from the sides, water is from whatever. Okay, thank you. Oh, you're also right. These will explode because they're in the sun. But I don't have a wrench on me, so we'll just have to pick those up. Thank you for reminding me this. And then we also need to find a way to do the thirsty tank that's not obnoxious as heck. There's no solution to that, honestly. We'll put the steam turbine smack in the middle. Steam output from the side, water is for wherever. Wait, that's actually really annoying, now that I think about it. I might need to flip this around. All right, we do need a wrench. There's no getting around this, chat. God damn it. You can input water from the top as pipes are not full blocks. That is ball knowledge. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be doing that because I want it to look good. So we're kind of stuck to a couple of build techniques here. We gotta make this look nice, which is good. I like having the restriction of like your build has to be concise and look good and work all at the same time. I think that's what makes the game fun. It's adding that third dimension. All right, give me my wrench back. Thank you. I'll take a stack of deep slate while we're here. What, chat, what did I come here for again? What am I doing? Let's get some tinted industrial glass. That could help. We got the wrench, so that's pretty much everything, I think. Microblock saw is at spawn, so I think we're good. All right, thanks, chat. I may suffer from short-term memory loss, but at least I don't suffer from short-term memory loss. Yeah, that one fish from Nemo. What is the rule for progression to new tiers, a timeline, or what? So the rule is so that way all of the members on this server feel like they're not getting rushed and they can do content at their own speed. That was how the rule was first placed. I really actually, I believe in that rule. It's a good rule. But also has a second unseen consequence, which is that we all do the craziest shit ever. And it's really fun. Oh, I need to place that down last. Let's do water first. Please tell me wrench. Wrench? Ew, gross. All right, I'm reading this again. How do I forget this all the time? Water from silver vat changes. Steam output from the sides. Okay, steam from the sides. Steam on the sides. I will remember it this time. We'll want to put our thirsty tank. Oh, damn it, I need pumps. Shucks. This is the problem with building away from home, is that I always get everything wrong. When progression first goes, oh, what determines? We just like come together and we make a decision. Um, I think our current decision is January sometime, early January for next tier. Rod of the Seas does that. Cool. The thirsty tank is thirstying. Let's get our steam pipes. I'm not going to set up the boilers because I don't want them to explode, so that's that. We'll just put hemcrete into place right now. Vein mine moment. When do you do AE2 again? So that's high voltage, which I'm very, very excited for. Most people do it at extreme voltage, which is tier 4. Currently, we can do it at high voltage with some illegal tech that we have. But yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while, chat. You're gonna have to be patient with me. I'm gonna have to be patient too. I think I'm the worst one because I am the most impatient about getting to AE2 out of like everyone on the server, probably. All right, the real question, maybe we can put the pipes all the way on this side. I think that'll probably give us a little more space to work with. Yeah, we just need the vacuum freezer, which is the end of HV. So you'll need to be locked in for that because I'm going to be doing everything in my power at HV to do cool content. I'm very excited. All right, let's shutter these pipes. So shuttering, what that does is make sure that the fluids only move in one direction. It's kind of a lag thing, mostly a speed thing, because Gregtech pipes will have the fluid slosh around if it's not shuttered. So at junctions or anything that has multiple directions a fluid could go, I just shutter it. If it's one directional though, I don't really care. And I just do junctions. Okay, so we do need 2 pumps before I can do anything else here. There's no way we brought any, obviously. That would be too simple. LCR is also HV. You just need an HV motor for that, so it's pretty hard locked otherwise. Why are you looking for some A2 inspiration? Yeah, Marksman Kane. There's the advanced information panel from Nuclear Craft. These things, you'll have to get used to them. There's like little extensions, there's a bunch of different cards, like text cards. But this is where I would start. Maybe look into those. Yeah, the pumps are for the thirsty tank into the solar. Exactly. Precisely. I don't know if they'll have enough speed. TBH. We don't have any MV pumps on us. 2 LV pumps. That should be enough. We'll be okay. Yeah, that's a good way to label A2 drive base. I actually never labeled anything. I had a very small amount of mainnet storage because I was just subnetting everything. I think I had like, I want to say like maybe 36 drives total. of cells on my mainnet until endgame. And that's like actually until Stargate. And that was fine. That was enough. AE2 is really overpowered in this pack. You'll get to know that soon. So let's connect this via wrench, and then we also need to turn these pumps to import mode. And let's set this up now. Jet lag is on. Lovely. All right, everyone's getting water. That's good. If your solar boiler reaches max heat, and then after it's at max heat, it goes from dry to having water in it, it will explode. So yeah, make sure that there's always water in your boilers. Don't make that mistake. I've made it many times. We seem to be like very positive on water though. And then what we can do here is hook up the outputs to all of these pipes. And then I want to put some covers probably at some point on top here, so that way we don't just have open air. Just enough to boil? Okay. Don't listen to me then. Never listen to me. I never know. And we're getting our first amounts of steam here, which means that the basic steam turbine, wow, this is already like going. Like we have a huge buffer of steam already. That's pretty nice. Okay. There is like a really efficient way to set this all up, which I'm going to do. And the efficiency right now is based off of our conduits. So currently item conduits are really hard to get, so we can only get these from loot games. The other recipe is an MV assembler recipe, and this is not like super easy. It's still a pain in the ass even when we get to MV, but currently loot games is our best bet. I think I'm actually going to set up space for 2 of these setups. So essentially, I'll probably end up moving the basic steam turbine here or here. Let's start here. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the minimum amount of conduits I think I can use in this setup. And you'll see why eventually, because we need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 30 of these recyclers. And we need to input items into them. And I guess we could extract through these conduits as well, now that I'm thinking about it. This is the scrapyard, yes. I'm wondering though, should I put the covers on these pipes now? Because it looks like it's adjacent to rain if we don't have the covers down. I guess I could just put the floor in here. Oh, damn it. Is it worth it to do a bauxite slurry line for rutile dust? I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I have never done the titanium line. I just did titanium bees my entire playthrough. I've also never done the tungsten line because I did tungsten bees. And there's so many different lines that I have just never experienced, and I never will because I'm never going to do the lines. I didn't do the Naquata line. That's one of them that I think is especially egregious. But yeah, bees just solve everything, essentially. All right, so 32 spots. We've got 8 conduits, 4 sides. We can put the packager and the unpackager down. I think here and here should be fine. Oh my god. Hello, Cat's Cozy Games. Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? How was your stream? I gotta give a shout out to Cat's Cozy Games, who remains my favorite Gregtech New Horizons stream. They just have a very lovely stream. How is everyone doing today? Cat, Singularity goes really well. Let me show you guys what I've been up to catch you guys up. This is Project Singularity, by the way. My name is Nine, if you don't know me. I'm a friend of Cat and Vin's. This is Project Singularity, which is a content creator SMP for a bunch of YouTubers, and we make like Hermitcraft style content. Currently, I am in the shopping district, and I am working on a Wally themed build, and we're using scrap boxes. We're making recyclers and using scrap boxes to get a bunch of different loot from a big loot table. So here's scrap boxes. Basically, you put items into a recycler, it makes scrap, and then you can package it into a scrap box, and then you can get a bunch of different things at a very low gambling chance, right? There's a couple of cool things. There's diodes, there's platinum dust, which is interesting. And I think there's titanium dust and tungsten dust. Those are like the four biggest ones that I'm interested in. But like, this is not a strategy that anyone should use. The reason we're doing this is because we are hard locked to LV until January 3rd. So I have been in LV for like a month now, and we have a couple of days left. But yeah, welcome to Nine Scrap. Let me also introduce you guys to the rest of the shopping district that I've been working on over the past couple of days. This is like the basic roads that I laid out, and this will be the town hall, and that's World Spawn right there. Tofu Tower still persists, and yeah, that's what we've been doing. Yeah, this is what happens when you lock gators in a padded room with only 32 EU per tick. Exactly. All right, did I need to do anything? Do I need to go back for anything? Because I think I can just wire some of this up right now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually going to move this, though. Let's do that. Make sure that there's no rain that can possibly come through. Oh, it's a corner. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. What did you guys get up to on your stream today, Cat and Vin? Sorry, I didn't ask earlier. Oh, wire cutter, of course. We're always missing something. Oh wait, I actually might have one. Yes, let's go. Loving the vibe. Well, Meow, I'm glad. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for loving the vibe and being here. I appreciate you. Another thing we need to do is excavate an area. This will be our water generation. So another thing that that I didn't explain about recyclers, it's basically they take an item. There's a little blacklist of items that don't work, and I think there's a 7.5 to 8% chance it turns the item into scrap. There's no like weight based on how complex the item is. It's just 8%. So there's a couple of different things that we like to do. One of them is water for generating scrap, and I know what you're thinking. Water doesn't seem right, right? But if you'll recall, there's this lovely Pam's Harvest Craft water that you can craft a water bucket. Where is it? Is it shapeless, maybe? Here it is. You craft a water bucket into 4 fresh water, and you get the bucket back. So basically, you just need to keep filling this water bucket and get these fresh water items, and then you can distribute it between your recyclers and get your scrap. So we need a little area right here. I'm going to do this under the car, like the little front of the car. And we're going to do a little water generation setup. Yeah, we are actually turning water into wine here. Speaking of water into wine, have you guys seen the new JoJo's Steel Ball Run is out? I'm hoping so much that it is good. If it is not good, it's probably the end of animated JoJo's. But yeah, I have not discovered this tech for myself. A lot of this I had found by asking very knowledgeable people who are. I asked the Garden of Grind Discord and some like soy cake and duct and stuff. So this is not my tech per se. All right, I'm just gonna put this here for water coverage to remember that there's gonna be a joint there. That should be fine. All right, Chad, I need you to tell me what did maybe I'm missing the message, but what did Vin and Kat get up to today? Can you give me a summary of what they did on their run? I know you guys are on the double helix today, so it's probably something like LUV, UV tier. All right. Let's generate the water first, and then we'll worry about the logistics later, I think. We need a couple of different things to get water generating. We have our 6 thirsty tanks. That should be enough. Let me throw all this stuff into here. I'll need the glowstone. Get the cable. Take this, take this. Okay, we're good. A little beamline boom. Oh no. Oh no. That one's a big one, and it's kind of expensive for, well, I guess they're in like UHV now, so it's not that expensive. That's when I started making beamline too. But yeah, here, I guess I can show you guys beamline. Beamline pipe. So it's the source chamber plus the LINAC, linear accelerator, plus the, oh, what is this thing called? Synchrotron. There we go. So you accelerate particles of light, or I don't know. I'm not a particle scientist. This is Tooge's deal. But you accelerate particles through a LINAC, through the synchrotron, and then you put them into a target chamber where it then prints wafers using different different lengths and foci and energy costs, and it's really good. It's really efficient. I think it's like equivalent to, its best recipe is equivalent to about 1,000 laser engravers of a single tier, like a multi-block laser engraver of the similar tier. Beamline is good. I don't have the vocabulary to glaze it right now, but you guys know I'm telling the truth. All right, let's start with the easy stuff. We need 4 crafting tables. That should be not too bad. Okay, we don't have any crafting tables. It's gonna be it's gonna be something. Tooge does love his beamlines. I hope Tooge is doing well. I wanna do some collabs with him on this server. He's lovely. We need 4 world interaction upgrades, which should be not too hard. I feel like I put some diamond pickaxes somewhere. But yeah, these things are just kind of annoying to build because you need to make pickaxes one at a time and they don't stack. Yeah, here are some of my diamond pickaxes. So what are we missing for this today? Iron ingot, iron plate, and stick. We're missing pretty much everything imaginable. Do we have any iron plates in here? No. Why would we? We might need to go mining soon, chat. That scares me. All right, while that crafts, I think we need some lapis plates, which we don't have, which is just lapis dust. We should have plenty of lapis. I just need to ore process it. We have plenty of lapis, I think. Am I the only GTNH player that doesn't hate mining? I don't hate mining per se. I would much rather do a lot of other stuff though. Like it's so much more engaging to me to like automate and build and play the game. Yeah, mining sucks. Mining sucks. Tataki gets it. Damn, is this like the live version? It's kind of gas. They don't call it craft for no reason, chat. It's only crafting. Okay, wait. I think I'm going insane. Chat, we should be able to purify lapis dust. I think I'm going insane. There's no way, right? Like, you're supposed to be able to throw this into a cauldron, right? Does he know? Do I know? Do I know? Throw into a cauldron to get cleaned. Alright, whoever did this, that is actually a really good prank. That is such a good prank. So that's a crucible. That is not a cauldron. That's really fucking funny, actually. That's good. That's good. This is what I'm talking about. That's a harmless prank. That is just so funny. I wonder if it was on. I wonder if like Flurbin did it accidentally or something. Man, that's so fucking funny. I was like tweaking out with the other dust too. I was like, maybe there's just no Ordict for this dust. Like maybe it's just not meant to be. Okay, that's getting compressed. Do we have diamond gears? That's on thin ice. I hope we have diamond plates, because if we don't, I'm gonna crash out. Oh god, I'm gonna crash out. Alright, time to spend 10 more billion years of my life getting 5 diamond plates, chat. We have diamond rods, though. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. 1 liter of lubricant. Dumb idea. Make an OC script that automatically surveys using seismic prospectors. Oh, there's been much dumber ideas. My friend Leaf had the idea to make self-replicating miner bots, like bots that would pick up GTNH mining machines, place them in the world, mine what they need to mine, process the materials, and then turn it into more bots that would do more of this and would just replicate over the planet and mine everything, which is a really cool idea. I wonder if you could ever program it in practice, because I feel like open computers would have some type of thing in the way of setting that up. What could go wrong? Exactly. Exactly. What could go wrong is so true. All right, we have no low voltage fluid tanks. Is there another inventory that I can put a bucket through and pipe water and then get... Ooh. I think I can do it with these Ender IO fluid tanks. No point in fooling with them, though. BRB doing that on a public server. If you figure that out, that's a really cool thing, I think. It's just like, Leaf is a very talented programmer. He was on my first run until like HV and or EV or sometime around then when he had to drop out because he was doing postdoc. But yeah, he's a chiller. I miss Leaf. He's not like dead or anything. He's very alive. Love Leaf. But he's working now. He's got a job. Okay, Lorax. That's actually gas. That's fire. Yes, thank you. I speak for the trees, and the trees say... I don't know, what did the trees say? The trees say, drop your Prime subs right now. I think that's what the trees say. Bronze plates. Another G tier sent to a job. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, hello, Card Destroyer. Will I even use this as my old name? I remember stumbling over that name and having trouble with it, so... Welcome. I don't know why I made 12 electric pumps. I just did. Something snapped in me, you know? We might have enough aluminum for this. Did I make any more? I wonder if we have any aluminum at the thumb area. The trees say they'll break your knees. True. True. All right, chat, we are 217 seconds through the 384 seconds we need for the basic cutting machine. We're almost there, guys. I might go kill some kobolds for fun. For fun. No, because they drop aluminum ingots. I might go kill some kobolds for fun is crazy. I don't know if we have what we need to make aluminum ingots in the blast furnace. Because I think we need... Is it raw aluminum? Or is it alumina plus carbon? No, that's Canthal. Cooper nickel MV raw aluminum. Oh, gross. Gross. What is this recipe? Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's kobolding time. I'm just gonna chuck all of my inventory into here and we'll come back to it at a later time. I love murder, 9. Alumina plus cryolite. I don't know if we have alumina, TBH. I hate skeletons with a passion. Ugh, no aluminum yet. I also hate poison, dude. Oh, poison just pisses me off so much. The fact that skeletons can have poisonous arrows... Dude, stop running, bro. I'm trying to kill you, bro. Thank you. We're getting plenty of arsenic. Chad, I'm going to be really honest. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm too lazy to do the actual EBF thing and wait for it all that time. I genuinely think this will be a faster way to just get the, like, 2 aluminum ingots that I need. Ooh, I see it. Oh, no, that's cobaldite. Where'd you come from? 3 kobolds. Let's go. There we go. There's one. There's one. I wish I could just like remove skeletons from Minecraft. If I could like time travel and do that, I think I would. Notch, don't add this, man. It's not worth it. Yep, this is cursed earth. We'll make like a farm for this, but I think kobolds are hard player only for the aluminum anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hey man, stop setting fire to my cursed... Oh my god, I have 1 heart. Jeez. How did that happen? I don't need any... Well, actually, I want to keep the arsenic. That's good. Cobaldite we'll keep. Is the British zombie kill me? Is that what left me at 1? Dude, this guy is so tanky. What the... Why are you spawning more? Stop. Oh, I've incited a riot, bro. Dude, I'm out of here. I'm over this. How am I, like, in HVLV and I'm still struggling against those silly guys? I hate that. Luckily, even though we didn't get all of the aluminum we need, I think we can compress aluminum into raw aluminum and then just smelt it the Aki way. British zombie. Yeah, dude. Fucking hate British zombies, bro. How does this work again? Not oxygen, nitrogen, or circuit 1. I'll just do circuit 1. $75. Okay. Okay. Would a trapdoor on top work to stop skeleton and zombie spawns? Ooh. I don't know. I think kobolds are for some reason 2 blocks tall, but they just have like a weird model that looks shorter. That's a really good question though. I actually desperately want to test that like right now. So, good job. You have made me extremely curious. Hopefully the British zombie will have gone away. Is this a zombie spawner? No. Where did that first guy even come from? Uh-oh. We don't have enough trapdoors, chat. Why are they floating? Can you get out of my way, bro? Thank you. The zombie still spawned. The kobolds are definitely spawning. You spawned in one of the areas that doesn't have a trapdoor. Oh, where are you coming from? Stop. Alright, I'm no longer curious, bro. I'm getting touched. Cheers, YM. I'm in the wall. There's our aluminum. Okay. We can now wait for 20 trillion hours. We need aluminum plates first, so I think I have a hair on my tongue somehow. It's probably mine. Time to get some pan de sal bread. Okay. How many volcani should I make? 20 trillion. 577. Volcani are really good. Unironically, they're probably one of my favorite machines ever. Okay, I think we have pretty much everything we need. I dare say. We do need a couple more diamond plates, I believe. I don't think 9 is going to cut it. Yeah, I said the number. So we're looking for world interaction upgrades. And honestly, I might be able to speed this up a little bit by stealing a world interaction upgrade I already have. Because this has not been running for a while. We haven't really needed mana, and we're going to get a better solution for mana eventually. Wow, I had a lot of world interaction upgrades in there. Well, don't mind me. I'm just going to steal a couple of those. That makes my job a little bit easier. I'm just going to chuck this shit in here. Transfer nodes. This is going to be fun. Conveyor modules. We need some type of transfer pipe. That's doable. And then ender pearl screw, which I remember being angry at. Hello, Schnitty. How's it going? I do believe we're going to have to get some ender pearl rods for this, which is lathe. Not bad. Let's also get our fluid transfer pipes. So we need red alloy, which we might need to make another batch of red alloy here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the copper that we're always running out of. Hello, Dark Player. It's going well. We're working on some scrapyard stuff. We've been on a long haul today. I need to get my ass going. We're almost out of time for today. But I at least want to set up the whole thing and get it like running and get our first little bits of scrap. The second thing we need for scrap boxes is we need the schematic right here. 4 LV circuits, 4 steel plates, circuit 3. That should be doable. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circuit 3. And then screwdriver, schematic 3x3. Perfect. Curious 9, did you used to play RTS games like AoE, StarCraft, or others? I am Korean, but I have never played StarCraft. I played Dota 2 though. I was pretty bad at it, but I enjoyed it, and it was very bad for my mental health, and I do not recommend it, and I will never touch the game again. But it was a really fun time while it lasted. This mana steel armor is kind of messing with me. It doesn't even look good, so we're just gonna throw it in the trash can. I'm sorry, mana steel armor. I wish you looked better. That's really mean to say, isn't it? Is that everything we need? Oh, red alloy plates. Yeah. Do you think the Twilight Forest thorns could look good in the scrapyard? That's an interesting idea. I like that. I'm gonna have to do a lot of block pallet hunting for like actual junk and stuff. That's a really good start though. I would go to Jetlag and ask him. I will go to Jetlag and ask him. The thorns could look good, but I think that gives like magical witchy vibes, which we could use for another build for sure. I'm looking for like scrappy, junky, smelly, trash cans, Wally vibes. You know what I'm saying? Witchy vibes, you know, like a witch. Witch vibes. Okay, okay. I see where you're coming from now. Damn, I swear I put the diamonds away. Oh, It was in a hopper. Can I... Yeah, I can do an inefficient recipe. Sometimes, to be efficient, you must be inefficient. I don't know. Small steel gears, we definitely have those somewhere. Conveyor module is going to be the hard part. Did I run ourselves out of motors? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Honey, it's time to buy more tin cables. Yes, dear. Damn, how slow is this plate solidification? Efficiency is in the eye of the beholder. True. Yeah, factory blocks are going to be good. I'm going to work on the junkyard aesthetic a little bit more later. Currently, I just want to get it functioning and making scrap and then build the shop around it because I feel like I've been doing a lot of building recently and not a lot of gregging. So I want to get the greg portion of this out of the way so I can like put some greg in between all the building. And then I will do the whole aesthetic rundown of it. But yeah, these have some plenty of really good blocks. Factory blocks are pretty goated. There's also there's like some block that has a fan on it. Yeah, technical blocks has all of these fan textures, which are cool. The only thing you're missing the stream is the Smiling Friends vocal stim. You know me so well. Alright, 2 more plates. Nothing ever happens. Got all of this. You got all of that. I mean, those are pretty much knocked off the list. So brass item pipes and conveyor modules is the last thing we need, I think, to make this work. And then I think we're like pretty golden. Small chests. Yes, we need small chests. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We need some buckets. We need 4 buckets, that's for sure. Do we need anything else? Not really. The fluid goes in. 2, 3, 1, 2. Drawers. We need drawers. Or a drawer to get all of the Pam's water into. Let's do this for now. We'll make a bunch of like good looking drawers eventually. I'll just take this small storage upgrade. Brass item pipe. We can actually make framed drawers. Did you know that, Jax? You can make like very specific drawers out of whatever like blocks you want. So for example, over here on this build, I have drawers that have deep slate brick as the outside and the trim, and then polished deep slate as the inside. It's really nice. So we have a lot of creative capacity with that. Okay, there's that. Transfer nodes, fuck. Which is motors, which I just need 2 more of. No, what? There we go. That, 1, 2, good. Transfer node, 4, done. And I think, therefore, I am. Let's get some of that transfer pipe while we're here. Do we actually not have any transfer pipe? I think we'll want some of this for sure. Red alloy steel plate should be very easy. I think there's even red alloy. Maybe not. MV recipe. Chad, I always fall for this. I always fall for this. I get lulled into a feeling of security, and then it's MV assembler recipe. Fuck. It's like, it's the false sense of security. That's what really gets me. All right, we need a rod. It's a mold though. How do we get the rod mold? What am I doing? This. Casting form rod. Okay. Do you have steel in you? No. Why would you ever have anything useful? I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. You did not deserve that, Smeltery. You're doing great. The ominous MV assembler in question. I know, I've been getting blocked so hard by MV assembler and LV fluid solidifier and extractor. Oh my god. It's like steel can't be extracted in an LV extractor. I don't know why steel is MV in a fluid extractor. That just makes no sense. Just doesn't make any sense. All right. All right. We're gonna do this the Aki way. We must have a rod solidifying mold or some type of mold that I need. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna just leave the red alloy. I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place. I should just do this. 3, 4, 5. Let's do 8 recipes. That should be pretty free. Thank you for following, Conkers. I appreciate you. How are you doing today? Alright, we did it. We made it. We're alive. Well is maybe an overstatement. Let's make sure that we have our wrench. I'm gonna triple check. Yeah, we need a wire cutter as well. So we got that. I can put all this random shit away. World interaction upgrade, transfer node, liquid translocator, crafting table. Don't forget the crafting table. Where is the crafting table? Chat, where did I put the crafting tables? Am I insane? Oh, I am insane. Yeah. Oh, here's our wire cutter. And our... Yep, that we need. Alright, I think that should be everything we need to get Pam's water. So we should be good there. No, we're actually looking for crafting table, not crafting station, and you'll see why in a second. It's pretty niche, but it's very useful. How do I run waterline reliably? I like to do everything one step at a time. I actually have a control circuit. You can find this in my VOD somewhere that runs one waterline step at a time at maximum energy. And I find that really useful actually. Because then you get like 120-second cycles and it's reliable and it's restart friendly. It's good. It's really good doing it that way. Waterline it's awkwardly placed, but it is really fun once you get into it. Ooh, I didn't bring any plates to cover this up. I guess that's okay. So, we might need a little more space than this. I'm not sure if I feel that I can cram all this in. But the end goal of this, essentially, is we use these crafting tables with... I'm going to get a little bit of deep slate as just a building block here. With world interaction upgrades. And what that does is it is like an auto crafting table, essentially. Let's get 1, 2... Oh, whoops. that. We can get rid of that, and that. We'll get our transfer nodes here and a world interaction upgrade on each of these. So basically, the world interaction upgrade on the transfer node will look to the opposite side of the crafting table for a recipe that it can execute. For example, if I, per se, get a bucket of water and place that into here, it will turn into an empty bucket and output will be Pam's water. Now, if you remember, we are using this water as recycler fuel, and this makes a really easy loop for us to just pull infinite water. I think I'm going to move this all up one block because that might make my life easier with all the thirsty tanks we got to set up. I could be wrong here. But essentially what we need to do is take this, like fluids, and put them into these baby chests over and over again. I wonder what happens if I have this inventory right here, if it messes with anything. Let's say I do this. And then also get another bucket. That works. Okay, so that's fine. Let's just grab some conduits then. Oh, my playlist. It's ended. Oh, that's a good mixtape, though. That was really good. I'm going to go for the tried and tested Nuja bass, because I'm not feeling super adventurous today with the music. I'm quite edgy. I don't have the wherewithal right now to explain or like talk about anything waterline because I don't have the brain cells for it because I've been streaming for like 3 hours. But if you want to hop into my Discord, there are plenty of server members who have been through the waterline and know what it's all about and could probably help you here. I am one of them, just not while my brain cells are recharging. Okay, so I think between the 6 of these, we should have enough. We'll get some stable oil fluid pipes. Oh, we need 6 pumps. I think I made a bunch of pumps. I just didn't bring them. So put pumps on the list of things we need to bring. We can just distribute this pretty evenly between these two. And this as well. We are going to have to get used to the really annoying sound of these thirsty tanks just going off every second, but maybe we can put like a muffler or something. Or maybe I just muffle it myself. That makes life a little bit better, yeah. All right, let's place in our water with our trusty rod of the seas. I think let's at least put like a wall back there. I'll probably end up putting deep slate on all of the walls, but for now, because there's going to be water back there, we might as well make our lives easier. And these will start sucking up water from the adjacent blocks, which is perfect. We just need to grab some pumps soon. All right, and the next part is I want to figure out exactly the closest place I can store all of these water things. I think if I go here, I'm only using 2 extra conduits, which is perfect. So we're going to do this. And then I'm going to get these transfer pipes and get those set up. That seems to be working. Okay, and then the last thing we need to do, other than the whole pump situation, is we need to extract empty buckets, which I'll do on white, and insert on blue for water. Need to do this for everything. This will be extract on blue, always active, and insert on white for empty bucket. And this will just constantly cycle the bucket in and out, making our PAMs water. Making our PAMs water, maybe? I don't know. Maybe the transfer nodes are slow as heck. Oh, I need filters. Okay, pumps and 4 filters. I remember this. I remember this. I really just want to see this thing work. Ooh, we also need to grab our schematic. Okay, pump, filter, schematic, and then we could actually get our first scrap pretty soon. I think I might have to leave it at that once that's done because we have been streaming for many hours and I do believe it is dinner with my family soon, so as much fun as I have been having with you guys, I'm a big proponent of taking breaks. I cannot stream as long as those my friends can. Like Potato is just a trooper. Screwdriver. What do we need for screwdriver? Hammer file. Nice. Come on, come on. Schematic 3x3. Okay, there's one. We need filters. Oh, perfect. Which means we need iron bars. One, two, three, four. Let's grab probably our last filter. Okay, we've got a couple here. How do we turn this into a actual filter? Basic item filter. Oh, just LV, nothing. No sauce. Plain. Very, very good. Potato is a yapper and streams for like 6 hours. He's made of potato. That's what he's made of. He's got unreasonable consistency. He's like LeBron with it. He's like the LeBron of yapping and streaming. It's kind of insane. Okay, I gotta think really hard if there's anything else that's possibly needed. Maybe like a diamond barrel for the output, I think, actually. Yeah, that should be pretty easy though. Yeah, you should tell him I said that. Because I think he'll really appreciate that compliment, actually. Oh, don't put my king on a human level like that. What, Potato on a human level? That's funny. All right, I think this should be everything. Yeah, but it would have been funnier if you were like, don't put Potato on a human level. He's better than LeBron. Nine scrap. Feels like home. Okay, so the one thing that we didn't do is get filters. We need to filter a regular bucket. So basically what needs to happen is there should never be a water bucket getting extracted from here. Otherwise it messes up the whole automation. So let's get in here. Let's get our, whoops, pumps. 1, 2, 3. Set that to import. Then 1, 2, oh no, I don't have a crowbar. Please. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, I'm a genius. I have a crowbar on me. All right, let's see it through. So you'll see that this bucket is now cycling very slowly because our fluid Throughput is not very good. We might need to fix that. Oh, that's okay. We'll fix that on another time. That's why I made these liquid translocators. I'm so silly. There's probably a way I can get all of them around this, but that'll be a tomorrow issue, I think. So now we have our fresh water. We'll want to extract that. I'm going to extract it on blue channel. Always active, round robin. Insert on blue. That should be working. Screwdriver to allow input from output, which we don't happen to have, do we? I guess I can just do this for now. That should be fine. And then we want to extract on brown, which is scrap, always active. It doesn't really need always active. The packager goes first. So we're going to insert on brown. There's our scrap. We get a schematic 3x3. Extract on yellow for our scrap boxes, always active, and then insert on yellow. And that should be our scrap. I'm going to put this here, get a little diamond barrel. Maybe we might be quick enough, if we set all this up, we might be quick enough to see our first scrap, but I need to go soon. Brown is here, always active, insert on blue. Insert on blue. And obviously these things make the most annoying sound humanly possible. All right, I don't know if we're going to be able to see this because it is quite the gamble, and I do need to go here. So I'm going to go find someone to raid, and I think we did a very good job today. We got our scrap set up. It's not perfect. We do need to fix it. That'll be for tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Today has been really fun. Ooh, there's 7 scrap. We can look at this as I say the outro. You don't need to see me. Let's go find someone to raid, and I'll say the normal stuff that I say. Who is playing GTNH? That's the first one. And is anyone in Project Singularity live? I don't think so. Fearless, Raiden, GTNH is new. Yeah, why don't we raid Raiden? All right, as I start this raid, I want to say be kind to yourself and others. Ooh, I think we got our first... we unpackaged wood pulp, guys. Let's go. So thank you for joining me. Let's go raid this person. This is Raiden GTNH. I want you to know that I think you should be kind to yourself and others and do the best that you can, and that will be enough. Peace, everyone. Have a good day.